Hello, and welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. Now, I'll get right on track on this one. I had heard, end of last week, today is Monday, Memorial Day, that GameHole Con was going to be canceled. And apparently I should have just read my email. Oh, jeez. Again, I've been playing catch-up after 2 weeks in the hospital. I was never perfect prior. I'm not going to be perfect now. But in any case, here is the announcement. We greet you today with some unfortunate news. GameHole Con 8 is not going to happen in 2020. We are postponing our 8th meeting until October of 2021. While we have been cautiously optimistic that over time, the health situation would change, it is now clear that it will not change rapidly enough to allow us to put on a show this year. Please allow us to provide a further explanation. Recently, the county in which Madison sits, Dane, issued a set of reopening rules called Forward Dane. The rules promulgated by the Public Health Unit of the county affect just about every aspect of reopening in Dane County in the face of the COVID-19 epidemic. You have undoubtedly seen or heard some version of these rules. They are broken down into phases. Of direct relevance to us are the rules governing mass gatherings, defined as any gathering of 100 or more people. GameHole Con is obviously a mass gathering. Forward Dane states that no indoor gatherings can exceed 100 people. What the regulations were silent on is when that would change. So we reached out to Public Health directly and asked that question. The response we got was, based upon our Forward Dane reopening plan, we don't anticipate large groups gathering to be allowed in Dane County until there are widespread protections available, i.e., a vaccine or herd immunity. Well, it's pretty clear that we are not going to be able to achieve herd immunity or have the benefit of a vaccine widely available by November. As you know, GameHole Con takes place at the Alliant Energy Center, a convention center owned and operated by Dane County. We were advised earlier today, this is the 22nd, it would be Friday, of the following. In close consultation with Dane County Executive's Office, as well as the Public Health of Madison-Dane County team, we have decided that we are unable to host large-scale events in 2020, as we will adhere to local health guidelines that are in the best interest of our staff, guests, and residents. In addition, we have also consulted with other large-scale events or organizations throughout the nation and world that have suspended activities for this year, and we believe those served as excellent benchmarks and indicators for our decision. We understand this is not ideal information or the preferred direction. However, we believe it is important that we communicate this direction sooner than later to allow everyone to plan accordingly. Now, this is good. Unlike fucking Dallas, Texas, where we don't know what's happening with North Texas is on until it's off. Game holds in fucking November. It's already been canceled. We are end of May. Pretty interesting. We will continue to monitor the situation closely with our public health partners and alert you should there be any changes, of course. That is that, then. We have decided to make this call now in light of all this, as we did not want to ask you all to spend money on badges for an event that almost certainly would not be allowed to happen. Considering all the economic hardships going on out there, asking you to spend money for no reason would be unconscionable. In anticipation of some likely questions. Jesus, I can't speak. No, we are not interested in seeking another venue in another city to hold our show. The public health reality is the same everywhere. We very seriously doubt that any mass gatherings, such as concerts or conventions, will be allowed to go forward anytime in 2020. Will we run a virtual event? No, we're not set up to do that. However, there may be a virtual event run under our banner, but by third parties. Stay tuned on that. Finally, we want to make it clear that while we are disappointed by not being able to host you this fall, we are not upset by this outcome. All along, we were going to follow the guidance of public health officials. Under no circumstance were we going to run an event that would put any of you in unreasonable danger. And given the research coming out about the impact of mass spreader environments, usually featuring many individuals in close proximity speaking loudly in an effort to overcome ambient noise, example, a meatpacking plant or a concert, we are not surprised by this outcome. There is just no way to hold a tabletop gaming convention and meaningfully socially distance. The vast majority of our events involve a group of people sitting around a table sharing the same space and air. Even spreading tables far apart would not change this basic reality. So that is where we are. To all of our vendors and sponsors, we will be reaching out to you soon to discuss either refunds or carrying over your purchases to our 2021 dates. While we are very sorry and disappointed to deliver this news, our collective health and safety are far more important than any convention. Hopefully a vaccine is perfected and distributed soon so we can have some convention gaming in the second half of 2021. Take care of yourselves, gamers, and as always, good gaming. GameHole Con. My tip of the hat to Alex Kammer and his staff. This is an excellent way to handle it. And better you cancel it early than leave people hanging to the very end. I mean, in case of North Texas, I know they have no choice. Texas is not very clear on their rules, and until they are, the hotel is not going to let North Texas off the hook. So, time will tell, right? Time will tell. Yes, this is a year without conventions. It's a shame. I do know that. Now, one thing that wasn't in this update but was on Facebook is if you reserve rooms through the portal, through the GameHole portal. So if you use one of the hotels that are associated with GameHole and booked a room for one of the rooms put aside for GameHole, through the portal, again, let me repeat, through the portal, you can get an email notification that your room was canceled. No harm, no foul. If you booked it outside the portal, another hotel, or you booked outside the portal and paying full boat, you have to cancel on your own. Folks, it is what it is, right? COVID-19, it killed Gen Con. Once it killed Gen Con, you pretty much knew the rest of the year was done. This is going to be a very strange year. I mean, I'm really... I was all geared up to go to, I don't know, 4 cons this year? 3, 4? 4. Went to 1. Happened to get an upper respiratory infection, pneumonia turned into, sepsis, pneumonia, congestive heart failure, whatever. But, in any case, folks, it's just, I know there are people saying, COVID-19 is bullshit. You can say what you want. You can believe what you want. All right? People are still getting sick. People are still dying. And, the numbers have gotten more control, but it's still happening. And it's affecting things. Sports haven't come back. Right? So, folks, 6 feet, social distancing. Wash your hands 20 seconds or use that skull gel shit. Listen, wear a mask. If you don't need to go out and socialize or... Listen, I'm not saying don't go outside. I'm saying if you don't need to, go to your local Target and pick up a jar of pickles, if you can fucking wait till you need more stuff, wait till you need more stuff. That's all I'm saying. Oy. All right, folks. As always, be safe, be well, God bless. Roll those dice. And I will talk with you all tomorrow. Later, folks.